Hey, welcome back to Speak Unstoppable, the podcast where every conversation makes you unstoppable. I'm Maria.
And I'm John. Really glad you're here with us today.
So, John, how are you doing? Like, genuinely, how's your week been?
Honestly, it's been kind of a mixed week. Some good moments. Some moments where I just sat there and thought, what am I even doing with my life?
Oh, wow. Okay, that's actually a very honest answer. I love that.
Yeah. No pretending today.
No pretending today. I like that. So tell me more, what kind of thoughts were you having?
Well, I've been thinking a lot about dreams lately, like things I always wanted to do. And I keep having this one thought that just won't go away.
What thought?
That it's too late. That I should have started sooner. That other people my age are already so far ahead, and I'm just still at the beginning.
Yeah, that feeling.
You know that feeling?
Oh, I know that feeling very well. And I think a lot of people listening right now know exactly what you're talking about.
Right? It's like this quiet voice in the back of your head that says you waited too long.
Yeah, that voice. And you know what? That voice is the topic of today's episode.
Wait, really?
Really. Today, we are talking about dreams, goals, and starting late. Because that feeling that I'm too late feeling it is one of the most common things that stops people from even trying.
Wow. Okay, yes, I need this episode.
We all need this episode. And if you're an English learner listening to this right now, welcome. You are in the right place. We talk about real-life topics in natural English so you can improve your listening, learn useful phrases, and feel motivated at the same time.
Basically, this podcast is like a conversation with your two most supportive friends who also happen to teach you English.
I love that. That's exactly what it is. Okay, so before we dive in, if this episode speaks to you, please subscribe to Speak Unstoppable right now.
Yes, please. And hit the like button if you've ever had that I'm too late feeling. Because I promise you, you are not alone.
You are absolutely not alone. And we're going to talk about why that feeling lies to you.
Ooh, the feeling lies to you. I like that already.
Good. Remember that phrase. Okay, let's go. So, John, let me ask you something. When you say you feel like it's too late for what? Exactly. What's the dream?
Okay, so I've always wanted to speak another language fluently. And I've also always wanted to write, like actually write something, a book, a story, something. But I never started. And now I feel like everyone who wanted to do those things started years ago.
Okay, so two things, language learning and writing. And you feel like the window closed.
Yeah, exactly like the window closed. And I missed it.
Right. And can I tell you something? That image, the closed window, that is such a common way people think about time and opportunity.
Yeah, it really is.
But here's the thing. That image is wrong.
Wait, wrong?
Wrong. Or at least incomplete. Because the truth is, life is not a window that opens and closes at a fixed time. Life is more like a river.
A river. Okay, I'm following.
A river keeps moving. You can step into a river at any point. Early, late, in the middle, it doesn't matter. The water is still flowing. The journey is still real.
Oh, that's a really beautiful way to think about it.
Right? And the key English phrase I want you to remember today is this. It's never too late to begin.
It's never too late to begin.
Say it again.
It's never too late to begin.
Perfect. That's your phrase for today. 4 words that can genuinely change how you see your own life.
4 words. I like that. Simple but powerful.
Simple, but powerful. And we're going to back that up with some real stories, some psychology, and some practical steps.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's hear it.
So let's start with a question that a lot of people secretly wonder about. Is there actually a right age to start something?
I mean, society kind of makes you feel like, yes, there is. Like, you should have figured everything out by a certain age.
Totally. And that pressure is real. But psychologically speaking, that idea is a myth.
A myth? Like, completely made up?
Mostly made up, yes. Here's what the research actually shows. The human brain stays capable of learning new skills well into adulthood. In fact, there are types of intelligence, especially what researchers call crystallized intelligence, that actually peak in your 40s and 50s.
Wait, seriously? So we might actually get smarter in some ways?
In some ways, yes, the brain's ability to connect ideas, understand context, and use life experience to learn faster, that actually improves with age.
Okay, that genuinely surprised me.
It surprises most people because we're so focused on this idea of the young genius, the person who figures everything out at 22.
Right, like all those stories about people who built companies at 19 or learned 5 languages by 25.
Exactly. And those stories are real, but they're not the whole picture. They're just the stories we tell the most.
So we're basically comparing our whole life to someone else's highlight reel.
Beautifully said. Yes, and that comparison, that's one of the biggest dream killers there is.
Dream killers. Wow, okay, that's another phrase I'm writing down.
Write it down. A dream killer is anything a thought, a habit, a comparison that stops you from chasing what you really want.
Got it. Dream killer. I want to make sure I don't have any dream killers in my life.
That's the right attitude.
Okay, but Maria, let's get real for a second. Like, even if it's psychologically possible to start late, isn't it still harder?
That's a fair question. And yes, some things might take longer or require more effort when you start them later. That's honest. But here's the flip side.
What's the flip side?
When you start something as an adult, you bring something a younger person doesn't have yet. You bring self-awareness. You bring purpose. You know why you want this. And that why is incredibly powerful fuel.
Oh. Yeah, when I was younger, I did things because I thought I was supposed to. Now, when I want something, it's because I actually want it.
Exactly. That internal motivation, that genuine desire, it makes you learn faster, stay consistent longer, and push through obstacles more effectively.
Okay. I actually feel better already.
Good, because it gets even better. Let me share some real stories, because I think this is where it really hits home.
Yes, please. I love a good story.
Okay, story number 1. Vera Wong. You might know her name. She's one of the most famous fashion designers in the world.
Oh yeah, I know Vera Wong.
Did you know she didn't design her first dress until she was 40 years old?
What? 40?
40. Before that, she was a figure skater and then a fashion editor, and at 40, she started designing. Now she's worth hundreds of millions of dollars, and her name is on wedding dresses everywhere.
Wow. So the thing she's famous for, she started at 40.
At 40. And here's the beautiful part all those years before. Working in fashion, skating, developing her eye for beauty and design, none of that was wasted time. It was preparation.
Oh, that's a great way to see it. Your past experience isn't wasted, it's preparation.
Yes. Okay, second story. Julia Child. Do you know her?
The name sounds familiar, but I can't quite place it.
She's one of the most beloved cooking teachers and authors in American history. She taught millions of people how to cook through her books and her TV show.
Okay, love that.
She published her first cookbook at 49 years old.
49.
49. And then she became a television star in her 50s.
So her whole career, the thing she's remembered for, started at nearly 50.
Nearly 50. And here's another one just to really drive this home. Grandma Moses.
Grandma Moses? Wait, that's a name?
Yes, her real name was Anna Mary Robertson Moses. But everyone called her Grandma Moses. She was an American painter.
Okay.
She didn't start painting seriously until she was 78 years old.
78?
78. And she went on to become one of the most celebrated folk artists in American history. Her paintings are now worth millions.
I genuinely don't know what to say. 78.
78. So the next time that voice says you're too late, think of Grandma Moses picking up a paintbrush at 78.
Okay. That voice has absolutely no argument against Grandma Moses.
Zero arguments.
It's never too late to begin.
There it is. You remembered the phrase.
Of course I did. That one hit different.
Okay, so now I want to talk about something a little more practical. Because stories are inspiring, but sometimes people hear those stories and think, sure, but those are exceptional people.
Oh yeah, I've definitely thought that. Like, that's great for them, but I'm just me.
Right. And that thought, I'm just me, is another dream killer.
Oh, guilty. I say that all the time.
So let's talk about what actually happens in our brain when we tell ourselves it's too late. Because there's real psychology here.
Okay, I'm curious. What happens?
So there's something called a fixed mindset, a term made famous by psychologist Carol Dweck. A fixed mindset is the belief that your abilities are set in stone. That you either have talent or you don't. That if you haven't done something by a certain point, it means you can't.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Like, I'm just not a writer or I'm just not a language person.
Exactly. And the opposite of a fixed mindset is a growth mindset. The belief that abilities can be developed. That effort and practice actually change your brain. That starting late is still starting.
Growth mindset. I've heard that phrase before, but hearing it in this context makes it feel more real.
Good. Because it's not just a motivational poster phrase, it's backed by neuroscience. The brain physically changes when you learn new things. It grows new connections. Scientists call this neuroplasticity.
Neuroplasticity?
Neuroplasticity. It means the brain's ability to change and grow. Neuro for brain, plasticity for flexibility.
Oh, that's cool. So our brains are literally flexible?
Literally flexible. And that flexibility doesn't just disappear when you turn 30 or 40 or 50. It slows down a little. Sure, but it never stops entirely.
So the science is literally on the side of starting late.
The science is absolutely on your side.
Okay, I feel like I need to apologize to my own brain. I've been underestimating it.
Your brain is waiting for you. It's been ready the whole time.
That is both funny and kind of emotional. Okay, keep going.
All right, so let's talk about the real enemies of late starters. Because knowing what stops people is just as important as knowing what helps them.
Okay, what are the enemies?
I want to give you 3 big ones. 3 things that specifically hold late starters back.
3 enemies. Ready.
Enemy. Number 1, comparison.
Oh, yeah.
Comparison is the thief of joy. You may have heard that saying. And for late starters, comparison is especially dangerous. Because you're not just comparing yourself to people at your level, you're comparing yourself to people who started years or even decades before you.
Right. And of course they're further ahead. Of course they are. They had more time.
Exactly. It's not a fair comparison. It never was. The only useful comparison is you now versus you last month. That's it.
Okay, you now versus you last month. I'm writing that down too.
Good. Enemy number 2, the all or nothing trap.
What's that?
It's when people think, if I can't do this perfectly or completely, I won't do it at all. Like, if I can't practice English for 2 hours every day, why bother practicing at all?
Oh no. That is 100% me. If I miss one day, I feel like I've failed completely.
Yes, and that feeling leads to giving up. But the truth is, something is always better than nothing. 20 minutes of practice beats 0 minutes every single time.
20 beats 0. Simple, but I needed to hear that.
And enemy number 3, waiting for the perfect moment.
Oh, the I'll start when problem.
Exactly. I'll start when my life calms down. I'll start when I have more money. I'll start when the kids are older.
I'll start when I feel ready. That's my personal favorite.
And the thing about waiting to feel ready is a feeling that almost never comes on its own. Ready comes from doing, not from waiting.
Ready comes from doing. Wow, that's really good.
Ready comes from doing. And that might be the second key phrase for today.
Ready comes from doing. Okay, I have 2 phrases now. It's never too late to begin, and ready comes from doing.
Perfect. Those 2 phrases together? That's basically the whole mindset shift in one sentence. All right. Now I want to take a moment and speak directly to you, yes. You, the person listening right now.
Ooh, I love these moments. Go ahead, Mariah.
You found this podcast for a reason. Maybe you're learning English and you feel like you started too late. Maybe you have a dream, a skill, a project, a goal that you've been putting off because you told yourself the same thing John said earlier, I should have started sooner. I want you to hear this clearly. The fact that you are here, listening, learning, growing, that is not the behavior of someone who is too late. That is the behavior of someone who is beginning. Right now. Today.
Yeah.
And beginning today is not a consolation prize. It's not the second best option. Beginning today with everything you've lived, everything you know, everything you've experienced, that is actually a powerful place to start.
I feel like I need to just sit with that for a second.
Take your time.
Okay. Yeah, that hit.
Good. Because every single person who ever did something great they had a day when they were exactly where you are right now, standing at the beginning, feeling unsure, and they started anyway.
They started anyway. Yeah.
It's never too late to begin.
It's never too late to begin. I'm saying it with you this time.
I heard that. Good. Okay, let's get practical. Let's talk about what you can actually do starting today. Starting this week if you want to move toward a dream you've been delaying.
Yes. Action steps. I need this.
I have 3 action steps for you. Simple, doable, real.
3. Okay, go.
Action step 1. Name your dream out loud.
Just say it?
Just say it out loud. To yourself, to a friend, to your journal, or even to this podcast. There's a reason why. When a dream lives only in your head, it stays fuzzy and far away. When you name it out loud, it becomes real. It becomes something you can actually work toward.
Okay, I'll go first. I want to become fluent in another language. And I want to write a book. There, I said it.
Wow. How did that feel?
Honestly, terrifying and exciting at the same time.
That combination, terrifying and exciting, that's the sign you're on the right track.
Really?
Really. That feeling means it matters to you.
Okay. Good to know my feelings aren't lying to me this time.
Ha! Sometimes they tell the truth. Action step 2, take one tiny action today. Not a plan, not a schedule. One action.
Like what?
Like opening a document and writing one sentence. Like downloading a language app and doing the first lesson. Like watching one YouTube video about the skill you want to learn. The size of the action doesn't matter. What matters is that you break the wall between thinking and doing.
Break the wall between thinking and doing. That's so vivid. I love that image.
Because that wall is real. And one small action cracks it.
Okay, one tiny action today. Got it.
Action step 3, find your 1 month ago version of yourself.
What do you mean?
I mean this. Instead of comparing yourself to people who are further ahead, compare yourself to the person you were 1 month ago. What do you know now that you didn't know then? What can you do now that you couldn't do then? Even if the progress feels tiny, it's real. And noticing it keeps you going.
That's actually such a healthy way to measure progress. It's not about catching up to someone else, it's about moving forward from where you are.
Exactly. Progress is personal. It's yours. Nobody else's timeline applies to you.
Nobody else's timeline applies to me. Okay, writing that down.
So to review 3 action steps. Name your dream out loud. Take one tiny action today and measure your progress against your past self, not someone else.
Name it. Do one tiny thing. Compare with past me. I can do all 3 of those today.
You can do all 3 in the next hour if you want.
Challenge accepted.
All right, let's do a quick review because we covered a lot today and I want to make sure it sticks.
Yes, this is my favorite part. Okay, what were the main things?
Main idea of today, starting late is not the same as failing. The feeling that it's too late is a very common feeling, but it is not the truth.
Right. And the brain science actually supports that neuroplasticity, growth mindset, crystallized intelligence, the brain keeps growing.
Exactly. We also talked about 3 dream killers, the things that hold late starters back.
Comparison, the all or nothing trap, and waiting for the perfect moment.
Perfect. You were listening. And the real-life stories.
Vera Wong at 40, Julia Child at 49, and Grandma Moses at 78.
Yes, and Grandma Moses wins the award for most inspiring.
Grandma Moses always wins. No competition.
And our 2 key English phrases for today, say them with me.
Okay, it's never too late to begin.
And
Ready comes from doing.
beautiful. Write those somewhere you'll see them. Put them on your phone, your mirror, your desk, wherever you need the reminder.
I'm putting them on my mirror.
Perfect place.
You know what, Maria? I feel completely different than I did at the start of this episode.
Tell me.
I came in feeling like I was behind, like I missed my chance. And now I feel like the beginning is still right here. Like the starting line was waiting for me all along.
The starting line was waiting for you all along.
Yeah.
I love that. And that's exactly what we want every person listening to feel right now. All right, before we go, if you are learning English and you've been enjoying this conversation, please subscribe to Speak Unstoppable right now. We put out new episodes every week with real topics, natural English, and conversations that actually help you grow.
And we mean it when we say every conversation makes you unstoppable. Because look, you just listened to an entire episode in English. You understood the stories, the phrases, the ideas. That is not nothing. That is something real.
That is something real. And we're so proud of you for showing up.
So proud. Genuinely.
Leave us a comment right now and answer this question. What is one dream you've been putting off? Write it in the comments. Name it out loud just like we talked about in the action steps.
Yes. And if someone else's comment inspires you, say something. This community supports each other.
That's what Speak Unstoppable is, a community of people who refuse to give up on themselves.
I love that. Refuse to give up on themselves.
That's us. That's you.
All right. Everyone, thank you so much for being here today. This episode genuinely meant a lot to me personally.
Same. It was a good one. Okay, until next time.
Keep speaking. Keep growing.
And remember,
Every conversation makes you unstoppable.